Welcome back, everyone, to Beating Lyme with Lativa. My name is Lativa. My channel is all about pretty much the 5-year suffering I had of Lyme disease, mold exposure, CIRS, uh, POTS, autonomic dysfunction, long COVID, Lyme disease and all the co-infections, CIRS, MCAS, things like that. So sorry guys, I just broke it was supposed to be a 3-day fast. I'm feeling a little off, but just regaining my strength. Um, so if you're new here, this is all about what I did to completely regain my health from all of that crazy mess because doctors were making me worse and they said it wasn't beatable and that I would be stuck suffering, living a less than quality life the rest of my life. And I said, nope, I'm going to forge my own path. And I absolutely did that. And I have absolutely made a full recovery in my health. So my channel is now dedicated to helping others so that they can expedite their healing process. So if you're returning, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. Today's video is not about me, but I want to talk about leaky gut and SIBO. So along my journey, I did so much. I thought, I was having so many issues, and I thought I found it when I ran across leaky gut and SIBO, which is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. And pretty much everything I found out there about leaky gut and SIBO, I thought that this was going to be like all my issues were going to be solved and that I had found the solution. It was leaky gut, and if I could just fix my leaky gut, I would get better. Well, what a lot of these channels and people don't tell you in these videos is that normally leaky gut and SIBO is only a symptom of a deeper root cause. So leaky gut is not your diagnosis. SIBO is not your diagnosis. It is a byproduct. It is a symptom of another deeper root cause, which is normally infections or hidden infections in the body. And when I say this, I don't want to alarm anyone because all of it's absolutely treatable, especially with me. I don't know about anyone else out there because you're going to get a lot of endless, never ending, anxiety ridden rabbit holes that lead you to dead ends. But here with me, I already went through all of those and was able to get on the other side of it. So let me just say that. Normally, these hidden infections are things like parasites, mold, Lyme disease, co infections, even things like H. pylori. And these are just to name a few. And what I have found that normally you have one or the other or all the above. Because by the time, if you are properly diagnosed with Lyme disease, you're not just dealing with Lyme disease. And normally what I'm seeing is that mold, you could have Lyme disease dormant in your system and your immune system handles it just fine. Never really had an issue or a symptom, but moldy buildings, mold illness, mold toxicity is becoming more and more prevalent, and it affects everyone very different. And normally what happens is once you now have these massive mold exposures, which is a huge epidemic and it's not getting the talks or discussions or care that it should be, especially in the conventional medicine space, especially like more humid states, moldy water damaged buildings, homes, work, job places, apartments. It's very common, and some people can be in it, and it might not bother them as much, and they could have a partner living in the same place and make them absolutely chronically ill. Um, it just depends. It's going to affect everyone very, very differently. But normally, what I'm finding in a lot of these leaky gut videos, SIBO videos, because you don't normally have one without the other. And you definitely don't, if you know that you have leaky gut, you definitely have SIBO. And who knows what else. You don't just normally have SIBO without having leaky gut. So, um, but normally when you run across all these leaky gut SIBO videos, you're like, aha, eureka, I found the problem. But the problem is not the leaky gut or the SIBO, although it's making more issues. But it's normally a deeper root cause, like what I just named: mold, parasites, H. pylori, Lyme disease, co-infections, things like this. That is the root cause, not leaky gut, not SIBO. Your leaky gut, your SIBO, has normally been brought on by one of these hidden infections. And until you really get to addressing these hidden infections, root causes, you can try everything. You can make progress, but you really have to clear these infections so that once you treat the leaky gut and the SIBO, and there is a proper order of operations, and this is why I offer one-on-one consultations. If you go to the comments of this video, I'm going to have the link. There's a clickable link in the comments pinned below. You can go to my YouTube channel, and in the description, there is all of my links listed. And also another thing I'm getting a lot, guys, people don't realize that this content I'm making, I do this for free. It's very tedious. It's very time consuming. It's not just a passion project. I made a promise to God and I'm keeping that promise, but please understand, I don't get paid to make my content is free over all social platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and all of my content is free. I don't get paid for that. And I have a lot of people messaging me on all platforms like, oh, your consultations aren't free. You guys, do you go to a restaurant and eat for free? You don't go eat their food for free, So please understand and respect that I had a 5-year suffering. I spent thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to then get on the other side and get my health and life back. And I'm now here to help others. So all of my content is absolutely free. However, if you want to work with me and get my time to work with me one-on-one, yes, I absolutely charge for that. I'm just like you. I have bills to pay. I'm just like you. I paid a heavy price. I wear a crown that I paid a heavy price for to help others. And my first initial consultations are 2 hours long. And I do offer book now, pay later options at checkout, whether it's for first time initial consultations or ongoing consultations. And I work with people all over the world, but I do not give my time. It's just crazy amount of people who reach out and almost get offended that I don't offer my time for free. When you have to understand, I have people reaching out to me all over the world over all of my platforms, and I'm supposed to just give you hours and hours of my time and for free. It just doesn't work like that, you guys. So please understand and respect my time. And then only that, when you're dealing with someone who is chronically ill, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of effort. And I'm not a half hearted person. I pour my heart and soul into helping people. So, no, I do not offer free consultations. 2 hours. Are you giving away 2 hours of your time for free for that person, that person, that's like hundreds of hours worth of my time then. Like, I can't, no, you guys, my content is absolutely free to help people as much as I can. I give as much information as I can. My consultations to work with me, my individual time, where I'm taking my time to truly help, is not free. And I do offer book now, pay later options. And if that doesn't work for you, I understand. But please don't ask to come eat in my restaurant and expect the food to be free. It just doesn't work like that, you guys. So again, the point of this video, we're going to wrap this up. If you know that you're dealing with leaky gut or SIBO, I'm here to be a little in your face to tell you that that is not your diagnosis. Leaky gut is not your diagnosis. SIBO is not your diagnosis. And a lot of bad advice from experts and specialists out here are like, yeah, you got leaky gut. You just need to seal up the gut. You need to slap some band-aids on it and you're going to be good. Or things like this, basically. Like, I can't tell you how many leaky gut videos I've watched, how many SIBO videos I've watched, small intestinal bacterial, and the things that they tell you to do. If you are dealing with these hidden infections, I can't believe not one of these leaky gut SIBO videos have I watched that they ever mentioned anything like what I'm sharing with you right now. So I'm trying to spare you the wasted time, the disappointment, the efforts that these people are not telling you. And what they're not telling you is if you are dealing with leaky gut and SIBO, that is not your diagnosis. That is a symptom. It is a byproduct of a deeper rooted issue, which is normally, and not to scare anyone because it's all treatable, you've got to get to the root cause of why the leaky gut started, of why the SIBO started. And you don't normally deal with one or the other. That's why I'm saying leaky gut and SIBO, because if you have leaky gut, you definitely have SIBO. And if you have SIBO, you definitely have leaky gut. And they are all treatable, but you've got to actually get to the root cause. And the root cause is not leaky gut or SIBO. It's normally hidden infections in the body, mold, parasites, Lyme disease, co-infections, H. pylori, things like this. Those are the actual hidden infections, which are the root cause. And once you get to those, there is an order of operations. But if you don't treat those and you keep treating the leaky gut and the SIBO, it's a temporary, it's like a sinking boat that has holes in it and you're just throwing band-aids on it. Those band-aids are only going to hold for so long. So, but once you treat the root causes, then you treat that, then you're going to be good. You're going to be fine. This is just a short, quick little video about leaky gut and SIBO because I see so many videos out there about this where they're not telling you that leaky gut and SIBO are only a, a symptom of a deeper root cause. And there'll be like these intricate hour and a half, hour long videos just going down these rabbit holes, but they never tell you that there's a deeper cause to why this is happening and how to fix it. And that's why I'm here. Yes, I offer consultations. I do work with individuals one on one. I do have book now, pay later options available. Our first consultation, I like to take my time because I don't know about y'all, but on my journey, I had so many doctors rush me. I never felt like they were listening. And I'm not here to rush anyone. I'm here to actually help if I can. And if it's out of my scope, I'm going to tell you straight up that this might be out of my scope, but I'm going to try to leave you in a better position than where I found you. Because I also, again, there's things that I specialize in, other things that are out of my wheelhouse that I know I'm not going to pretend to have all the answers when I don't. So I'm going to keep it real with you on these consultations. And please understand and respect that when I'm offering hours of my time, that is not free. My consultations are not free. My virtual consultations are not free, but there are book now, pay later options. But all of my content, all over my platforms, every social platform, Beating Lyme with Lativa, they're all the same. You can find me on all major social platforms under Beating Lyme with Lativa. All of that content is free. So I hope this helps someone who finds us. And yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.